Modern Warfare 3's early access is now available. We're going to go through what went down today, all of the free MW3 rewards you can unlock right now, a bunch of major updates, our first look at the Gold Mastery Camo in this game, some Easter eggs, and much more. But first up here, we had some other updates as well. Crazy stuff happening. So upon downloading and playing MW3 early access campaign, apparently people were being reset back to level 1 on their main COD accounts for MW2. I didn't experience this issue. It seems like this is a console issue. Of course, they are working on this. You're not going to permanently have all of your stats reset because that would be absolutely insane. But let me know down below if you did experience this issue here. It is kind of scary to be completely reset from this game here. And other people were also not able to play early access overall. I mean, they were just not able to play whatsoever. They said we're investigating a service outage impacting multiple titles during this time. Campaign early access, account ownership checks, and progression systems may be temporarily unavailable. We'll provide an update as soon as we are able. So, I mean, MW2, MW3, your account, everything was going down. I got lucky. I got to play the entire campaign on stream with pretty much no issues, honestly, besides for some annoying shaders I had to download at first. I mean, overall, I had a pretty good time, so I feel like a lot of this was for consoles, honestly. Let me know down below, again, what platform you're on, if you were able to play the campaign early, if you had any of these issues. None of these issues affected me, but let me know down below. And also here, a pretty big W from IW. We understand many players missed a window of time to grind souls due to a back-end outage today. To account for lost time, we are re-enabling the boost in soul collection until Monday. Earn more souls in all playlists on Al-Mazrah Night. This includes doubling the match cap and doubling the number of souls dropped by players. Again, if you play Al-Mazrah Night, the max cap is now 60 souls. I mean, you could get so many souls so quickly. So if you guys haven't had time to get the Ghoulie Camo, get souls, now is the time for sure. You have the entire weekend to do so. You could get 1,000 souls in literally like 2 hours. I mean, it is insane. So please go for it. So easy. Now, I do think the Ghoulie Camo is really sick, and again, as I said, it will be usable in MW3 as well, which is really cool. Now, before we go through some new info here for MW3, I'm excited to announce I'm now partnered with AIM controllers. Be sure to use code MATTERS for $55 off your order. I've been using the controller for about a month now. It is super great. I mean, fully customizable. You have 4 panels on the back. They have new snap panels as well with a magnetic socket, so you can change the look of your controller instantly. Really cool stuff. They're really great innovation. There's an unlimited warranty as well, which is insane. The controllers are, made from actual Xbox and PlayStation controllers. These are not like fake controllers. So it's so good there. So again, be sure to check it out, guys. If you're in the market for a new controller, use code MATTERS for a pretty good discount. Links are down below. Now for MW3 here, there's a lot going on today. Of course, they actually updated the MW3 little section here of COD HQ. We now see MW3 launches in 7 days, a week from now, which is insane, right? We have campaign, obviously playable now, but we also have the multiplayer, zombies, and private match little title cards as well, which is of course what it's going to look like from the COD HQ when the game comes out. So you're getting a preview of this game here, kind of. Pretty sick stuff overall. Now, of course, let's go through all of the free rewards you can unlock right now for playing MW3's campaign. We have Operation 627. You're going to get the Breather calling card, which looks pretty cool. Next up here for Precious Cargo, you're going to get 2 XP tokens, 30 minutes of double XP, and 30 minutes of double weapon XP here. For the next one, Reactor, you're going to get the Corso Operator. For Payload, you're going to get the Gilly Guy calling card. For Deep Cover, you're going to get some more XP, 30 minutes of XP, 30 minutes of double weapon XP there. We have Pathfinder, as well, the new Operator. We have the next one, Flashpoint, the calling card, Toxic Drip. For Oligarch, you're going to get some more XP, but this time an hour of normal XP and double weapon XP as well. For the high-rise mission, you're going to get the Dock Operator. For Frozen Tundra, you're going to get the Skull Rhapsody calling card. For Gora Dam, you're going to get some more double XP, an hour of each. For Danger Close, you're going to get the Jabber Operator. And finally, for Trojan Horse, you're going to get the Weapon Brogue here, which is pretty cool overall, and a Soapy emblem. Pretty sick. Now to break down some cool stuff here at MW3's campaign, I saw this on Twitter. There's apparently a cool feature where you could actually have highlights here for teammates, friendlies, and enemies as well. If you go to the setting here, go to high contrast mode under readability. You could turn that on and have this filter. This is a campaign feature only. Of course, you can't have this in multiplayer. That would be so insanely OP, right? But still, if you guys need some extra help finding enemies or seeing where they are, or if there's visibility issues on your end, turning this on would be pretty beneficial. And also here in the Oligarch mission, the open combat mission for MW3's campaign, I'm not so sure if they're in other missions as well. You could get a couple weapons here. You could find a couple weapons and get your first look at the gold mastery camo in this game. Here's Modern Warzone getting the gold AK. This looks fire, but I have gameplay of myself getting the gold Akimbo Deagles. I'll show you guys where it is. Just go into that main mansion in that mission and go to the second floor right where I go. I'll show the gameplay, and in this little supply drop crate, whatever, you're gonna get gold Deagles. I mean, the gold Deagles are fire. I mean, gold camo in this game looks so good overall. They did this last year with MW2's campaign as well. I'm pretty sure you could get a gold weapon and get an early look at that mastery camo. Now, I don't know if there's any other mastery camos hidden in this campaign. It'd be crazy if we, had to search around one of the open combat missions and we get our first look at the top mastery camo, right? Or maybe a zombies mastery camo as well, a little sneak peek at that. That would be so cool. But again, we just got the campaign today. People are still looking around for Easter eggs, discovering what's going on here. So we'll see over the next couple of days if there's any other mastery camos revealed in game. We know what they all are already, but seeing them in game is a whole different story, right? So I'll be sure to update you guys on that if we get gameplay on that stuff there. But overall, gold camo off the bat looks really good. Definitely a W from Sledgehammer. And now for the campaign overall, I'm not going to really talk about the storyline or spoil too much here about what goes on and what happens, but I want to give you guys a couple first impressions, reactions to this campaign here. So Modern Warzone said this, just finished the MW3 campaign, very lackluster, too many open combat missions, not enough on the rails, tons of shock value for the sake of shock value. Felt very disjointed. Mid-credit cutscene is the best narrative part of the game. I give it a 5.5 out of 10. Worst MW story. That's pretty harsh there. Jared FPS says, campaign review, no spoilers. Felt very short, but it was something. Don't know if it was the timing with everything meant the studio didn't have long to make it, but it felt like a 4-hour tease for Verdansk returning. First off, Verdansk in MW3's campaign looked insane. There's no way they're not going to bring that back for Warzone. I mean, I think it's almost a guarantee, but, that's for a different topic, a different video. Westy said this, though. Really enjoyed the MW3 campaign. Kept me entertained from start to finish. My favorite COD character is Captain Price, and this shot here will soon be framed and hung up on my wall. Okay, solid stuff there. So some people liked it. A lot of people, though, thought it was way too short, not that good. And honestly, for the most part, I do agree. I thought a lot of the missions were really cool. I definitely prefer the normal linear missions to the open combat missions. Most of the open combat missions felt honestly just like Spec Ops missions that didn't really make sense. It wasn't that fun to play. The only good open combat mission, in my opinion, was the high-rise one, and maybe there was one more I'm forgetting, but overall, I felt I was just rushing through them. I guess it's more fun if you're trying to be stealthy, but I don't know. It just didn't seem, it wasn't that fun to play, honestly. I don't know what it is. The linear missions, though, were a lot more fun, a lot more engaging, and there were some really cool missions overall. I mean, it's not like the entire campaign was boring. I think people that said the whole campaign was boring, I don't really agree with that whatsoever. I think it was a solid story overall. It was pretty cool. The ending, again, I don't want to spoil it, but not the best ending in my opinion. You know what I mean? It could have been a lot more cool. So those are my first impressions there. We'll go through more in a future video once everyone gets to play the campaign and discover everything for themselves. I think it's still solid. I think it's worth playing overall. Let me know down below what your first impressions are if you play it today or if you just watched some gameplay. But that's it here for this video. We'll be doing a lot of coverage of MW3, going through more rewards, content we're getting for MPN zombies over the next couple days. So be sure to subscribe for all that stuff. Shout out to the YouTube channel members as always, and I'll see you guys in the next video or live stream. Peace out, guys.